I'm Lauren Jane Carter, and I'm here with Elle.
Hello.
Hello, her. And we are joined by the one and only music artist, singer-songwriter, Lenzo Zeus. So we had Lenzo in for the live lobby a few months back.
Yeah, just a few months back.
Yeah. So you've got a new EP coming out.
Yeah.
So for the listeners that didn't hear that interview, would you like to just give a little bit of background on yourself?
Yeah. So my music name is Lenzo Zeus. I come from South London. I do more R&B music, but I do try to venture into other types of music as well. So I like to create. Yeah, that's about me.
That's about you?
Yeah.
Okay then. So this new EP that you have got coming out, one of the first tracks is called Eyes Lie.
Yeah.
What influenced you to write that song?
It's kind of like a coming clean song. It's
Okay.
like we all hide something, and like a big message I want to put through my music is self-love and self-worth, and that we don't need to hide anything. We can be transparent and just be who we are. So it's literally just talking about that, and obviously we have some closets, some ghosts in the closet, obviously, that we don't want to get out. So it's literally just me saying, I'm boldly confessing that this is what I'm saying.
Okay, so you're using your music to kind of express yourself.
That's right. That's what it should be used for, right?
Yes, exactly. So how long did it take you to write this track?
I wrote it. It took me quite a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple months to get the right words in. Obviously, I want it to be as perfect as possible. So you kind of write things, scribble it out, write it again, get annoyed, but eventually we got there. So
who produced? Like, did you have one producer for the whole EP or different tracks?
It's been produced by two producers. One's called Speaks, so big up Speaks, and the other one's called Drapes as well. So that's TMP, the Mixtape Project.
Okay.
So they've been taking care of my EP for me.
Okay. And this EP, how long has it taken you to kind of put together? How long have you been working on the whole thing?
Working on it for, I'd say, I'm working on it for like a year, but obviously finally putting it together, the finishing touches on it, it's been about 4 months. So
Okay.
I'm coming to the end of it now.
Is music your full-time career?
No.
It isn't, so you kind of been doing it in your spare time?
Yeah, you're using all the other time I have, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be, so.
One question actually that I do want to ask you is, do you want to be a local artist or a global artist? Because so many people nowadays just want to be local, they just kind of want to do their thing. But do you want to be global or local?
I want to be the greatest of all time.
Okay.
I like that answer.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a pretty good answer. So what would you say you're going to be doing next after this EP?
Performances,
Yeah.
loads of visuals. Visuals is something that
I've noticed that from your Instagram.
Yeah, I really like visuals. I feel like when you're doing this, like I don't even like to. Obviously, I'm a songwriter, singer, but like eventually, I want to be looked at as just a creative, like visuals, art, music as a whole kind of experience. Because if you want to make people feel, it's got to be the whole. You want them to see, hear, feel every part of the emotion that I'm putting out. So,
is there any other artists that you actually look up to who do that? Or do you feel like you want to do something that hasn't been done yet?
I want to do something that hasn't been done yet. That's how you reach greatness, by being new, being innovative. So.
Okay, well, you're going to perform Eyes Lie live, and then we're going to be playing the track after.
Yeah, hopefully it's as good as the track.
So if you just want to take it away.
Yeah. Can you guys help me out a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I can get you guys to click a bit for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ready?
Am I clicking loud enough? I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Clicking's
okay.
all right. That's all right. One and only, I know that you cry, and I'm the reason why. Listen closely to this unholy testimony. I unboldly confess to you, my dear, I have earned it. This punishment I fear, I'm not perfect. I'm so far from that, it's clear. Thank you.
Oh yes, well, To be fair, I'm really sorry if my clicking weren't great because I
No,
cannot
that's
click.
fine. That's fine. That sounded great.
You know when you're kind of like, okay, I'm going to give this a good go. Right, so that was Eyes Lie. And we're going to be playing the actual track. And this was produced by...
Speaks and Drapes.
Yeah, so if you want to introduce it...
Yep. This is one of my latest tracks. It's called Eyes Lie by Lenzo Zeus. You can find it on SoundCloud. It's only on SoundCloud at the moment, so I hope you enjoy this.
No games.
So that was Lenzo Zeus with No Games on Hype HQ Reality Radio.
Exclusive.
Is this the first radio station that it's actually played on?
Yes, it is. So
Oh,
it's
yes.
exclusive. It is exclusive.
We are loving that. Elle's gone all giggly over there. But I know you've got a question for Lenzo.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Having a little chat through that song.
We were. So I was just like, I want to know from what perspective do you write from, and like how you get in the zone, you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, my best perspective, I write from the concept, and I like to write from experiences. So I don't like to write about anything that hasn't happened to me. So
You're not lying.
Ooh.
yeah, I don't like to lie. So I try to be as real as possible. So I write about things that have happened or things that are extremely close to me, but I don't really feel comfortable at this current time writing about other people's situations. I only write about things I've experienced, and I feel like I've experienced a good amount to write about different stuff. So yeah.
Awesome. So with the music we've heard today, like, could you shed some light on how personal?
Go down.
You know, just curious.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. Okay. So we'll go with Eyes Lie first. Okay. So obviously we've spoke about that, but in regards to that, it's kind of like again going over that. It's like no one's perfect. We've all made mistakes. So the best way to move forward is to be honest about them and try and build from them. And I feel like the most important person to be honest to is yourself. You know, if you're not honest to yourself, you really it's like, how can I trust you if you lie to yourself? That makes no sense.
I love that.
So you have to be honest to yourself, and then you know you can expand it. It's like you can't love anyone else properly if you don't love yourself. So
Love that.
I just want to clap for you right now. But I feel like I might make the audience really deaf by the time I'm done. But I'm going to quote you on that. Okay. Like, you know how people quote Einstein and stuff? You need to be quoted.
Thank you very much.
We will quote you.
Yes,
Hype
we
HQ
will.
will quote you.
Yes, we will.
Thank you.
And what about No Games?
So obviously with No Games, it's like we've all been in situations where, I feel like we have, or I have been, where people you love don't feel like you love them. So I feel like it's really important to let people know you care about them before it's too late, because it's like we're not going to live forever.
Life's too short.
Life is very, very short. So we have to be as real and positive as possible and show love. It's easier said than done, but the only way to get there is to try. So it's just literally letting people know, letting my friends know, letting people I love. Big up to my mum. I love my mum. Sorry, I had to put that in there. You know, letting them know that, you know, you love them and you care for them, and you know, you're not playing any games with it. So.
Can you potentially tell us the reasons behind one of the songs what else is on your EP? Like a song that you haven't released?
Okay.
Maybe like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with Forsaken.
Okay.
Forsaken. So basically that is about, how am I going to put this in the right way? So it's literally about basically, I wrote that, I kind of got the concept for that when I was intoxicated, so drunk. So basically it's just like, sometimes in that mode or with other people, you feel like, it's like, when it says a lyric in there, it says, this love is forsaken. It's like, you shouldn't be there, but your feelings are taking you there.
Yeah.
So it's literally like you're literally going with your emotions. You let your emotions take you, and you lose control.
Yeah.
So
that's a different state, isn't it? To be in.
Different state.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, well that's a bit, you know, delving in there a little bit with Lenzo Zeus. I just want to talk about a little bit. What makes you so passionate about music? Like, why music?
Well, I feel like I really like to say I feel like, because I don't like to say, because everything's subject to opinion, right? So I don't like to say this is how it is, because it isn't. It's what you feel, right? So I feel that we're all put on earth to live. So we're actually not meant to be doing anything. If you think about it, like we're not actually. I wasn't put here to do music. My main objective was to live. But I happen to want to live through music. So music is my way of expressing myself. Everybody has a way of expressing themselves. Like you ask questions, or I sing, or some of my friends have different businesses or whatever. But I feel like music is my way of expressing myself, and I feel like if you look at things like art, music, sport, even, it's like, for example, yesterday I went to watch Portugal versus Spain at Box Park in Croydon, right? And there was everyone around, and when everybody scored, everybody cheered, and you were shaking hands, hugging random people you didn't even know. Imagine if the world was like that. Imagine if like everybody could come together. So I feel like through music, if you're real with your music, people can come together through music. You know?
Oh, I like that. And referencing the World Cup there. Have you ever thought about what you'd potentially be doing if you wasn't doing music? Because has it ever gone through your brain? Because I know that some people's careers, obviously, you go through a lot of changes in your life. Have you ever thought about?
My number one goal
is music.
I love music. But if I wasn't to do music in another world, if I wasn't to do music, I'd work with kids. Youth. I feel like we need to save the youth. They're really important, and it's like we don't. We're in an age of talking, so everybody talks a lot, and it's cool to speak. Words are powerful, but doing changes the world. We need to do something.
And the thing is, in the music industry, you can do that as well. So you can kind of collaborate them together, can't you?
Exactly. You use your music to get yourself on a platform to speak, and then when you get the attention, you need to put action into it. You need to, like, I feel like artists now, like, I don't feel that you need to show all the good you're doing and be like, look at me. No, just be humble and do your thing. But it's very important that we publicise positive things. It's very important that we publicise, like, look, this is what I'm doing for my community. You can do the same for yours. You don't have to have loads of money. This is what we're doing. Like, you're taking what you've got and giving back to the community. Because if you've made it out of there, who are you to just go and turn around and go away? It's kind of, I feel like it's your responsibility to, if you've come out of that, help the youth to come out of it, because they're the future, really.
Well, Lenzo Zeus is going to take over the world, I think.
I know. Like,
You've got definitely got the mindset. Do you know what I mean? You've got such a good mindset to go out into the world and make a difference.
We all have.
But you're doing it as well. So kind of in that thing, where would you see yourself in? I'll say 5 years, but we can bring it down to 2 years, maybe. It depends. Like, where do you see yourself? Like, what would you like to have achieved in maybe 5 years?
5 years. I can imagine myself like at Coachella performing.
In 5 years?
With loads of cameras. For 5 years, that'll be great. But no, in 5 years, I'd like to be established in the game, in the music game. You know, like I'd like to be nominated for stuff, or you know what I'm saying. So Brits, and like I really want to make it. Like, I really want to make it. I want to show that, like, you can do it. Like,
and you have the drive to, so you got the, you've got the talent. I think we think we're going to make it.
I think so.
Thank you very much.
I think so, and we all do here.
The Hype HQ team are behind you.
Yeah, we do.
I know, it's family here.
We do, like, the positive vibes are, like, heading your way. Like,
thank you.
We do. There's really something unique about your sound. I try and listen to a lot of music personally. Sometimes I fail, but from what I've heard from you, even today, I love your project.
Thank you.
Very positive. The energy's there, and it's something new. It's fresh.
That's really good.
Really fresh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What does it make you feel hearing stuff like that?
It's good to hear stuff like that, because in this age of right, in this age of we are in an age of music where, personally, I feel that music has kind of lost its essence. Like if you look back, and I hate looking back because I like to look forward, right? Because that's where we're going, right? But if you look back, when people used to sing, right? We never really, like, me and my friends conversate about first week sales, how many streams he's got, stats. music shouldn't be anything about that.
No.
Like, obviously that comes with it, great, cool, whatever. Leave that to the labels, leave that to the businessmen to do that. If you're doing music, you should be trying to connect with the people and trying to change the world for your music. That's what I feel like.
I've seen you tweet a lot about that.
Yeah.
You love a bit of Twitter.
I love a bit of Twitter. It becomes someone but I feel like everybody's just kind of, I personally thought a lot of people are in the game to just, let me just do a quick song, let me just get out there, go to the studio, just do it. It's like even performing, like when you perform, I want to feel you, like I want you to perform to me, give this to me. A lot of people just they don't really feel the music, they just do it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to just do it.
Kind of, because it's their job, they feel like they have to do it.
Do it. No, I want you to like love this, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
So.
But I think that's what sets certain artists apart. I like to think that the ones that focus on the energy, and yes, it takes a little bit longer,
That's right.
but it's all part of the journey, and everyone's journey is different. So it's about trusting your journey, trusting your talent, and knowing that you do have something to give to the world.
Yeah.
And everything takes time. So that's how legends are made.
That's right.
They're not made in a day. Yeah. Rome wasn't built in a day. So
it's a
it
journey.
takes time. Yeah.
And now we spoke about this question a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
How do you see the music market now? Obviously, you spoke a little bit about that. And how do you think you're going to fit into that?
I don't plan on fitting into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, I don't plan on fitting into it. I plan on just being me. Like, my friend always tells me, real music will spread. Good music will spread. Like, I don't want to fit into that music. I want to bring something
new,
add to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. I feel like everybody's trying to fit in.
Yeah.
This is why we're not getting any like originality or
yeah.
uniqueness.
Everyone sounds similar. Everyone has the same.
Similar.
Yeah.
We need to. So people need to come in and add to it. Bring your own flair to it. Be free, man. Bring yourself, man. We love you. So, get it, man. Yeah.
Cool. So we've come to the end of the interview. If you just want to plug this whole EP, all of your social medias, where it's going to be coming out, when it's going to be coming out again, go for it.
Okay. So the EP is called Last Summer. You've heard some of the tracks today. It should be out on all media platforms. So Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. Yeah. We're going to get on there as well. The release date is looking like the 27th of July or the 3rd of August. So obviously we'll announce that very soon. And that's when it's coming out. And
what's your social medias?
My social medias are Lenzo Zeus everywhere, apart from Instagram where it's Lenzo_Zeus. So you can find me really easily everywhere. Just type in Lenzo Zeus.
There's no other Lenzo Zeus.
There's no other Lenzo Zeus. There isn't.
Well, thank you so much for coming in, and everyone definitely go check out his EP on the 27th of
Thank
July.
You
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.